Hello viewers, welcome to Smart Crypto Institute. Here we help young traders gain mastering knowledge on both forex and crypto. All right. So in my last class, I noticed some persons find it difficult to follow up in some indicated interest because they ask and they want to know the tools I use and how come about those tools. And today I've decided to come up with a topic in which I tag as beginner's intro. All right. In this intro, I will explain everything you need to know on trading platform, any trading platform at all, be Binance, be Bybit, be Huobi, or whatever trading platform. They are all the same. I'll be explaining to you whatsoever you need to know, you're supposed to know in that trading platform, especially the interface and how to use those tools and navigate your way out. I hope you find it interesting. So without wasting time, let's dive in there. Okay, I want you to do one thing for me. Open any of the trading platform you use, Bybit, Binance, whatever. Just open it and follow through. Now I'll be opening my own, which is Binance. I use Binance, all right? So I'll be opening my Binance. This is my Binance. Okay, now, without wasting time, I want you to follow me. All right. Now, the first thing I want you to know is this. Look at this place. You have BTC / BUSD. Now, this is the current market we are in. All right. So if you want to change this, for instance, you want to take your analysis on BTC ADA, BTC Dodge, or so other BTCs or Dodge USDT, anything at all, then you go to this place. Look at this place. This is BTC. You come here, see search. You can see search. Now, when you come to search, you can see them. This is BTC BUSD. This is the YDS USDT. This is BTC USDT. So if you change it, if you click it, it will automatically change. You can see a different candle entirely have popped up. You can see from this place. So that is number one thing I want you to have to gain on. Sorry. So now, having known that, the last thing I want you to look at is this place. This is market. Now, here is just like where a decision is being made, market is where buyers and seller come in contact. So if you want to know anything about this particular trade now, you go to market. Now look at this place. You have market overview. If you click it, it's going to direct us to a place where we'll be analyzing what is happening in the markets. Most times we use this as a fundamental aspect of our trading analysis, not really the technical analysis. So I'll not dwell more on this. Now, if you come to the second part, which is trading data, so you see it's VTop market move and price performances. If I click it, you can see something. See, this is it. So it's just open to all that these are the coin. You can see the top gainers. It's just a real data of what has been happening in the crypto market or crypto space. This is top gainer, this is top loser, this is top volume. So those ones that have been doing well, you can see them listed here. You can see them lila and so on and so forth. You can see top losers. So most cases you use this in fundamental analysis, not really technical analysis. All right. So let's go back to our charts. Let's go back to our charts. Okay. Let's just wait as it load. Network is not friendly at all. I just have to do this. So exercise. Okay, fine. That's load. That's that about that. Then you go to this. This is trade. This is trade. We have Binance Convert. We have P2P, you have spot. So I will not waste much time here. I'll just go straight to it. The one I want you to take note of is this spot. Now, spot is a type of trade in the sense that the volatility is not high. Okay, so as a beginner, I advise you start with spots, trading spots. The volatility is not high. We have other one like P2P. P2P is where we exchange dollar with a local currencies. For instance, states that have been banned from buying crypto, state or country that have been banned from buying crypto direct with their bank accounts, like Nigeria and all of that, can use P2P in the sense that you interact with uh, your country personnel that are there to sell their coin, and you send in your local currency to them, they then send to you your coin. All right, so that is all about P2P. And then margin has to do with advanced traders. So I don't advise you as a beginner to start with margin because the volatility is high. And then we have futures trading, which you can call a strategy trading otherwise. So this, in this case, is very profitable with high volatility, but you can easily lose your money if you don't know what you're doing. So that is why we take time to learn the grassroots, take time to know what you need to know, then before going into real-time strategy trading. All right, so that is that about that, or we can call it derivative tradings. Now look at this place. This is Ellen. There's not much thing to, just where you get bonuses and all of that. So let's just go straight to the main business. Now this is the whole interface. Now this is what I'm going to do. Now look at this quickly. This place shows what is happening in the market at the moment. The people that are buying in, the people that are selling, you know, you can see it as it changes every second. It changes. It changes. So it shows that people that are buying this particular coin at this moment, you can see them, the price, the changes, the pairs. So that is that. Now, let's go to this dashboard. And look at this place. This is called the time. If we want to analyze, time is very, very important, very necessary. All right. You have 1 second, you have 15 minutes, you have 1 hour, you have 4 hours, you have 1 day, and so on and so forth. We have 8 hours, we have 12 hours, we have 1 day, we have 3 days, 1 week, 1 month. So what it means that if we change this, for instance, let's change, this is 15 minutes, the candlestick will change. All right, let me reduce this so you can see what is happening here. Let me check it. Okay, now I think we have done good. Now this is 15 minutes. Let's change to 4 hours and see. You can see it, something is happening here. You can see it. So yeah, it's changing. So in analysis, it's very, very necessary. Time is very, very necessary. Now, what happens here is that in 15 minutes, it's assumed that each candle is formed in 15 minutes time frame. Every 15 minutes, a new candle is formed. If you change it to 1 hour, every hour, a new candle is formed. All right. So that is that. Then coming to here are the tools we use. Now, this is where the work comes in as a technical analyst. This is where your work comes very, very well. These are the tools we use, and I'll be explaining it to us. So now this is technical indicators. You want to put indicator. This is where you come in to put your indicator. Now, this is where you change from candle to bar. If this is candle right now, you can change it to bar, you can change it to baselines, you can change it to hollow candles, change it to Hawkins ash, can change it to line areas, whatsoever. Let's try bar and see what happens. You can see the candle have been changed, all right, to bar. So we can, if you change it to hash, and you can see it has also been changed. All right, so you just leave it at candle preferably. All right, so but it's all for you. Now, if you want to take screenshots of what's of the interface, that's your system, your computer, you use this place. Now here is to compose. You don't necessarily need it, right? don't necessarily read it, except you want to write something on the interface, but it's not anything other. Then look at this, is depth is another. If you click it, you can see this is what happens in depth. This is an advanced way of analysis. So we'll preferably use trading view. Okay, but then this is here you want to expand this to get a full screen of your candles. So that is where we are going to dive in now. All right. So now this is what happens. Good. This should be here. Okay. Okay. Now, we have look at this. Pay good attention to this place now. This is trend line. All right. If you want to draw something, you click. Look at it. You have trend line. We have arrow. We have raise. We have information line. We have extend line. We have trend angle. We have horizontal line. We have horizontal raise. Have vertical lines, cross line, parallel channels, regression trend, flat top or bottom top, and so on and so forth. So anyone you want to use for your analysis, you come here and click. For instance, I want to use trend line. All right. We click on trend line, we can draw something like this. This is our trend line. In the last class, I taught us how to draw some of these things. So I'm just showing us the tools. Okay. So that is it. You can draw it. And if you want, you can change the color. Look at this place, see it, change the color. You can change it. Let's change to black. You can see change to black, something like that. Change to white. So that's that. You can delete. Um, you can delete. You can go for more. You can go for setting and so on and so forth. So in this place now, you can just set the visibility of this and even the thickness. You can set this thickness here and so on and so forth. So that's that. And then the next thing is here. Here we have the things we use for confirmation in terms of analysis. You can see something like the FIB retracements. So you can use it to confirm what is happening, whether your technical analysis is accurate or is okay. So you can just click it. Let's see how it works. You can place it here. You see it. You see it. You can just use it and confirm. Then you can place order using it. And I think that will be a full lesson for another class on how to use this. So you can just delete. All right, this is on it. You can just delete it. And delete. It's off. Let's delete this so that our work will be clear. It's off. All right, so that's that. Then when you come to this place, this is brush. If you want to highlight something, you want to point out something, if you want to draw your support and resistance using rectangular, these are places you can come on, have a curve, we have highlights and all of that. Look at this, you can just something like this, if you want to highlight here, you can just pick. So these are the tools and how we can use them. So, and look at this, let's look at this. You can see this is it. So if you want to draw something, I think in my last class I taught us about this. So this is where you get the tool. Let's just quickly remove it. All right, remove. Now this is test. If you want to put test here, you can just go straight, put notes, balance, price labels, and all of that. Just you can go on your right time and begin to, let's put test here. You can say Alexander trade, so you can just enter. That's now you can see it here. You can see it. Let me bold it. You can see it. All right, so Let me bold it to 24. You can see it. Can put it here anywhere of your choice. So you can do that. So that is it. Now, the last one is this. We have, is also used for confirmation. These are, we can use this in line with our indicators. Look at this Elliott impulse wave is a kind of indicator. I have to learn it on its own and know how to use them. So that's, let's take for instance, Elliott impulse. If you place it here, it's going to be calculating based on the principle. You can see it. So based on the principle, you can use that. So that is it. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it was able to get some points. So that's it. You can just find your way and navigate in them. Then this is long position, short position. If you want to take a position and you don't know where to take your stop loss and take profits, you can easily come to this place. It will help you when you you are buying or you're selling. You pick it whether long or short. You pick it and then know where to position it. Let's take for instance long. You can place it here. You see it. You're longing from. Let's assume we want to enter the trade from here. Okay, and then our stop loss should be here. All right, it's a topic on its own. I'll take time to show us. So you see, you can decide to take your profit here. And then what you are going to do is just to pick this value and plug it in your trade and then send it automatically. It will pick up from there. So that is it. For that, you can just remove it. So I think that's the major thing you need to know here. These ones are just can add arrow indicating where the market is going, either going up, going down, and so on and so forth. All right. So it's not hard. You can see this one is just margin mode and all those stuff. You can easily look at it. So I just want you to pay attention on these ones I'll show you. These are the tools I use for my analysis. And then I believe you learned something today. Yeah. So I think there's one more thing I want to show us. Look at this place. This is the price ranges. Price range, you can see the prices. As you change them, the price adjusts. And look at it. Look at 27,800, 27,900, like that. Now, and this one is the current price of the coin. You can see the current price is $27,951.83. All right, so that's just it. Okay, let's go back to our normal interface here. Is there any other thing we find more interesting to talk about? Okay. Now here you can decide to make your chart 1 or 4. You can see it. If you click on it, it will change. See them, different charts, different charts. You can see it. Let me take this here. You can see different charts, high, close, and all that. So but I prefer you using one chart for proper applications. So what other thing you need to know? So that's that. And then here is the login. Here is the login aspect. If you're working with your computer or you want to log in direct from your computer, you can log in here. If you have not registered to them, you can easily use here and register. And that's all. And then this is the currency we trade on as a trader, we put on US dollars. All right. So, and then this is setting. You can set your interface. You can see it fresh, traditional colors, being up red. So just take your time and then navigate this. I've given you H over all the tools and just find a way. And in my subsequent class, I'll be showing us how to use some of these indicators alongside with the tools to analyze and be profitable. All right. I believe You've learned something today. I believe you've learned something today. Okay. I believe you have learned something today. So if you have question, sorry about that. If you have question, you can simply drop it in the comment section below and why I attend to it. Thank you so much.